This is a side-lying foam roller decompression drill. You're going to need ideally 2 foam rollers here. Now if you don't have 2 rollers, that's okay. You can use something like 2 towel rolls or 2 yoga mats, something like that. Or if you maybe have 1 foam roller and then a towel roll, kind of choose where you want to place that. With that being said, if the foam roller is too intense, again, you might want to use 2 rolled up towel rolls or something like that. So we're going to be placing the 2 rollers, one underneath our pelvis, the other one kind of rib cage, just a couple inches below our armpit. So with the pelvis one, I'm going to palpate and find kind of the top of my hip bone, which is that iliac crest I can feel right there. I'm going to place that ruler right there, and you should feel a decent amount of pressure on that lateral hip when it's in place. This drill is really great to open up some space for some hip mobility in terms of internal rotation in the lower body, and you'll get some expansion at both the front and back of your chest in your upper body just by being in that side-lying position. So for the lower body roller, like I said, I'm finding that kind of top of my pelvis. Roller goes there, and then upper body, rib cage, right about there. Now my feet are up at about 90 degrees of hip flexion. I'm just hanging out here and breathing. Super calm, relaxed breathing in through the nose, all the air out through the mouth. Think melt into the foam roller. Now my hips are at about 90 degrees of hip flexion. They can be a little bit less if you don't own that much. That's okay as well. And if you get fatigued holding your hand up, you can also prop yourself up with some pillows as well. I'm also a big fan of placing something like a yoga block between your knees as well. Now in this position, you're simply going to be breathing for a certain amount of time. You might want to do anywhere from 2 to 5 minutes, even upwards of 10 minutes passively here. You'll get some pretty solid benefits here. Now you might prescribe just one side or both sides. Now this is my setup here. I've got a yoga block here between my knees and a pillow to support my head if you find that more comfortable, especially if you're hanging out here for a decent amount of time. Like I said, super calm, relaxed breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Think melt into that foam roller.